So after doing that, I'm like, wow, this stuff really works. I'm going to start telling the neighborhood. I'm in the Dominican Republic. I'm around near Haiti. I'm around all these different people from elephantitis to HIV to high blood pressure to strokes. We start giving it to people. I start learning how to make it, and all these people are getting better. This guy here, look, it's a crazy disease. It's an autoimmune deficiency, big growth on the side of his face. It took about 45 days to clean this guy up, looking like that to going to where he looks like now, just following the protocols. This was a spider bite from the jungle, and it was sent to us, and horrible. Look at it, just flesh, whatever it is, the poison just eating away the flesh. And now look at it, healed up well, and amazing. It's just, I'm sure that person's pretty happy now. This, we don't know what it was. This guy came to one of our helpers down there in South America with this thing on his leg. He has diabetes, but I don't think it's related. But whatever it caused, it really didn't matter, because you can see he was very horrible, very hot, and he said it was very sore. And then you can see him standing up. Look at the end. Looks like a new foot, okay? And when you detox the body, and the circulatory system starts working right, the liver, the kidneys, the lungs, everything just starts working right and eliminates the problem. But look at this. This is a cat. Look at the tumor in that cat's eye. I think it was 12 days, I think they said. And look at the end result. Animals all over the world we've been dealing with really respond quickly. I guess they're not as toxic. They probably have a better immune system than humans. And look at great.
And glaucoma has now stopped, and this is now 5 years later, and the glaucoma hasn't progressed anymore.
I am so happy just how much better I feel, both psychologically because I saw it, but also physically, just to know that I'm free of those little critters wanting to eat food and eat me. I'm more clear-headed.
As of a few days ago, I've been eating tons of different raw fruits and veggies, no issues at all, so it's a pretty mind-blowing experience.
20 years of an allergy gone. Yeah. And so
3 weeks.
3 weeks, yeah. 3 weeks.
And I could breathe differently. Deeper, of course, deeper. And yeah, very, very intense. I didn't see that coming.
I've seen big improvement. One thing I haven't mentioned is the lung problem seems to be completely recovered. The guts are no longer in constant pain anymore, and they're even sometimes feeling good. And I'm adding to my diet.
In January, she really turned a corner, and her ATEC went down very low. It was like down to 13. It was amazing, really. We were just amazed. The school was amazed. They said, it must have something to do with that mineral water.
People at the lower levels of the Red Cross, lower levels of command, heard about what Jim Hubbell was doing. And these are people who actually believe the Red Cross is doing what they claim to be doing, like helping people and trying to cure disease. So they went out there and they said, why don't we give MMS to people and see if it works? People with malaria. And they went in there and they identified 154 patients who were positive for malaria. They gave them all MMS under controlled circumstances. And in 24 to 48 hours, they cured everybody of malaria.
We do a little blood test, just a little prick. And then we do a quick strip malaria test. In total, we identified 154 malaria positive patients, together with the local health authorities and the doctors. All of them were treated. All of them were between 24 hours and 48 hours malaria negative, without any side effects.
So all of them were positive yesterday? Now they are negative. I'm excited because of the instant results that are happening among all the people that we have so far tested. It is incredibly unbelievable to see that somebody tested of malaria positive yesterday turns up to be negative today and feels quite extremely better and more happy and healthier.
And what's sad is that after word got up to the higher levels of command that this has been done, they suppressed the whole thing. Just say it never happened, nobody was ever there. They even went as far as telling people that it was a hoax and it was a joke, and the people there in their shirts were just there for fun. They were just bystanders. They put their shirts on to put the whole thing together. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So that's how far they're willing to go to suppress the evidence.
If I can make a comment there, since we did that, about 3 million people have died, and half of those are kids. Yeah. It's just unnecessary deaths, it's sad to see it. Usually Africa, they go, it's just Africa. We don't have a malaria in the States, but that many people have died. They could be alive today. Well, the pressure, they get supported by the WHO, UN, other organizations around the world. And so basically, when you get up high enough, the high people didn't know. that this was done by the local people in Uganda. And when they found out, they go, no, we can't let this out, because they're involved in preparing a vaccine for malaria, which costs a lot of money, developing, giving it to the countries, and selling it to the countries. So this is a cheap 5 cents, to make it and do it and bottle it and give it to the people, and plus purify the water at the same time. And obviously it's not conducive to business or the people that back them. It's the only reason. There's no other reason. I remember when I was a kid in the 70s, there was a group that had this song, "I'd love to change the world, but I do not know what to do," by the group 10 years after. And I used to sing that song. I used to really think about it. I go, I'd love to change the world. I'd love to be able to, well, it's happening. We're doing it.